Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Hope you all had a great weekend. And this morning, futures are up. You can see this is Nasdaq future already in the sell zone. Actually, you can see last Friday they came to buy zone. You can see double bottom here if I zoom in. A very, very nice trade here. If you took it, you can see bottom one, bottom two, and then just boom out. And now from there, already in the sell zone. So you don't want to be trading it here. You have to wait for it to come back to the buy zone. It's pumping mainly due to AMD up 36%. They struck a deal with OpenAI. OpenAI will be buying AMD chips, maybe almost 10% of the stake in AMD. So AMD just soared like probably at a new all-time high. I will look at daily chart very soon. Let's quickly take a look. This is unbelievable move. Somebody probably knew something, and now it's just pumping. Here you go. You can see here AMD at above, well, just touching the previous all-time high. It's around 229, just boom up. So unbelievable move. So congratulations if you bought AMD there. Again, so here S&P 500 coming to the neutral zone. So you can see it was very strong compared to Nasdaq. It did not go all the way to the buy line. Was very strong, but Nasdaq you can see, like I said, also in the sell zone. So wait for it to come back. The levels on Nasdaq are 24,900 and below. Look to buy. S&P 500 look to buy below 67.55. Um, Bond market are in the buy zone. I just wanted to add that here. This is TLT. You can see ZB1. They are in the buy zone. So if you, there's always other stuff which you can buy if stock market is not letting you enter. But this is the idea. You could really buy it here for a bounce and look to sell on the bounce. Bitcoin here also you can see new all-time high has been hit. I will show you, but on the daily chart there are some sell signals triggered, so we'll take a look very soon. But right now again in the sell zone, look to buy below 122,652 for day trading. I'm sharing these levels with my subscribers for free. If you're interested, there's a link in the description. Click on it, join, and there's a free members Discord link. You can join the Discord for free, and then if you want subscription, I tell you what stocks I buy and sell and other levels for S&P 500 and Nasdaq as well I give. So that will be very helpful for you. Okay, so let's now take a look at daily chart and see how things are looking from long-term perspective. Before we go, let's look at this 4-hour chart, and you can see RSI still can go afford to go higher. This is S&P 500 MES. You can see, but very very overbought. I like to have a little bit of decline to buy again. This is I'm just gonna let it do its thing. I don't want to be participating in this. This is a daily chart of S&P 500. You can see here just keeps going higher. MES live market, and this is SPY. You can see had a little bit of rejection on Friday, but now going higher. Weekly was giving a 9 count sell signal. S&P 500 weekly with a sell signal. Sometimes it takes next couple of weeks to have a decline. You can see sometimes it goes higher next couple of weeks after sell signal and then goes lower. So we'll see. Maybe it wants to do that, and maybe last week of October it wants to decline. Who knows, right? We'll keep an eye on this. But from gap perspective on SPX, the gap is all the way down to 6,500. This is SPY all the way down to 652. Okay, that's the first gap. Nasdaq, similar story, going higher to make a new all-time high on weekly chart on Nasdaq, also showing sell signal, but for some reason MNQ is not showing. I don't know why. Let's try US 100. That's also not showing. It's sometimes weird how one indices shows, the other one doesn't show, but live market is showing. Even QQQ, you can see cash markets, sorry, that's also showing the sell signal here. So again, the gaps are all the way down to 581 on QQQ, and DX first gap is all the way down to 2.86, 23.86. So that's about a drop of 3.58% if you get that. Okay, so keep that in mind. Bond market also getting a decline, lower high rejection here. So coming to some support level here. If I go to TLT, I should probably move it higher so that we can keep an eye on the prices here. If I show you TLT here, you can see going below this previous gap. So a gap down. There's a huge gap here, which I'm worried about. So if they really want to push it lower, they could go all the way down to 1.63% and fill this gap. Okay, that's the thing which is bothering me. So I don't want to be buying here. I know there's a good go gap up, but I think eventually it's going to fill this huge gap. So we'll wait for that. As you can see, this huge candle, they might coming back. Bitcoin again here, yeah, there you go, getting a 8 count sell signal right now. I was shared this with my subscriber, new high. We last time also we got new high and then had a decline. Now getting a 8 count sell signal. So be careful. They're not 100% accurate. A lot of times you can see they can go higher, but quite often they do result in some kind of a decline. Okay, so just wanted to let you know. Just be careful here. Ethereum also you can see getting a 8 count sell signal. So this is not the time you want to be looking to go long on crypto. Just wait for inverse. You want to wait for buy signal like this green here instead of sell signal. You don't want to be buying in sell signal area. Tesla, after a nice decline, holds support on 20 moving average and now bouncing from here. That's where it is right now. You can see now trying to go above this green line, 10 moving average. We'll see if they hold it. If not, this is it, and they might be coming back to fill this gap around 396. Nvidia is down pre-market because of AMD stucking the deal, and Nvidia could not. They could actually drop it all the way back to 180 to be honest. So that could be backtest of a breakout. So we'll see if they want to do that. And avgo is also red. This gap is filled, so probably they're going to hopefully pick up. Worst case, they can come back all the way down to 307 to fill this earnings gap. Microsoft is looking pretty solid, very slow and steady, just holding its course. 7 counts, 8 counts buy signal here, and just holding, chopping around, just holding it here. Maybe looking for a big move. We'll see when that comes. Apple also pretty consistent, flagging near previous all-time high, just building some, taking some time for moving averages to catch up. Google also looking pretty solid. Got a 7 count buy signal on Thursday. So we'll see if it continue to hold. AMD had a decline on a Friday, but still above this blue lines, 200 moving average. Meta is looking pretty interesting. Looks like it might want to fill this gap around 697. So if that happens, that will be a dump of very close to about 1.79%. So that could be a good area actually to go long. So we'll see. Or the next support is near 200 moving average 671. Netflix also got a 9 counts buy signal on Friday. So let's see if could be building some momentum here before bounce. Um, and CrowdStrike also holding, and ServiceNow also looks like wants to pump. Toronto Stock Exchange just keeps hitting new high, just keep going higher and higher and higher. Very, very overbought, guys. You don't want to be buying it here, but it just keeps going higher, very, very overbought. Commodities, crude oil, try to rally in the morning and now trying to give it back. Let's see if it's going to reject here, make a new low, or this is it. Usually it makes it double bottom. You can see here, rally and then make a double bottom. So let's see if this is the low. It's gonna probably come back to make a double bottom. Natural gas getting a 9 count sell signal, sorry, 8 counts today. So we'll wait for 9 counts tomorrow. Gold also just continue to rally, just keeps going higher, wants to go to 4,000. Silver also continue to rally, just keeps going higher. And dollar um, trying to reverse this downtrend, so it's trying its best. We'll see if they can do that. AMD already covered. I think the time is missed to buy that stock. Shopify also at new all-time high. You can see here. Palantir after a 7.5% decline, maybe a dead cat bounce that could fail. So be careful. So sell at the open if you're buying these stocks. Elastic also, there's a gap here, could be coming to fill that. Sell at the open. Costco is pretty interesting. I might be looking to buy Costco to be honest. It's good. Could be getting towards this previous support here. So around 872. If that happens, that will be a decline of around 4.5%. So we'll keep an eye on this. MicroStrategy also V-shaped recovery, trying to rally, trying to follow Bitcoin. ISRG also pretty low, good gap up. Could be filling this gap later on, but looking very strong. Earnings are coming. So all the banks, Canadian banks, are just unbelievable. They're all so high. Um, I don't think there's any point buying these here right now. So wait for a decline whenever that happens. CNQ also, I had a good trade on CNQ, made quick profit. sold it, but we'll wait for it to decline. But there's a gap here and gap here. So had a good money making day on Friday. XM also just trying to reverse the trend. We'll see. These railways also looking pretty good, to be honest, but it looks like we missed the bottom. So again, we'll wait for it to come back. WCN also looking, Lobla also looking pretty good. CSU already made a bottom, looks like wants to make a V-shaped recovery. X is also something I'm waiting to buy. We'll wait for it and see if there's a decline near 200 moving average, good area to buy. And then VIX, VIX is showing no buy signal, so VIX is also green, other indices are also green, so which is very rare. We'll wait and see how this day goes, sorry. Um, let's see. Looks like it's all about AMD today, nothing else. All the other tech stocks are selling off. You can see Google also selling off now. AVGO, Meta, most of these tech heavy names are selling off. Only chip stocks are holding. Okay, we'll see. All right, guys, take care. Bye.